Hiya, hello! Welcome back to Pokemon Emerald. In the last episode, of course, we were in the middle of doing our evolutions and captures for Pokedex, and today we will continue on that trend. We're heading to Mount Pyre to catch one Pokemon that we actually missed while we were there. Between episodes, I've taken the time to level up our Anorith here, so it is just about ready to evolve. So hopefully in this episode we will capture the new Pokemon and manage to evolve Anorith here. So we're heading back to good old Mount Pyre. We spent quite a decent bit of time at Mount Pyre catching various Pokemon. Now I believe this will be the last Pokemon that we can capture on Mount Pyre. It's also the rarest, with only a 2% encounter rate here in Emerald. And you can only find it at the peak of Mount Pyre. So we have to head all the way as far as we can up towards the peak. Let's make sure that there are grass spots nearby. I believe there are no grass. Oh yes, there's grass up here, so this will be where we do the hunting. At the very peak of Mount Pyre. In this fog. Now let's test our luck and see if we can actually encounter this Pokemon and capture it in a decent time frame. If we can catch Chimecho with its 2% encounter rate, then maybe Volbeat with the 1% encounter rate isn't entirely impossible. But it's going to take quite a bit of patience, which is why it's a good thing to bring some other Pokemon just so that we have something else to accomplish. There are actually quite a few Pokemon that we will need to go capture in episodes. Kind of figure starting with the rarest Pokemon will make things a little bit easier, because I would really prefer catching them on video. Okay, we've got the evolution. And now our Anorith Pecker is evolving into our Maldo. Now we have both of the fossil Pokemon fully evolved. Armaldo, the plate Pokemon. Armaldo usually lives on land. However, when it hunts for prey, it dives beneath the ocean and swims around using its two large wings. The old shrimp Pokemon. It was resurrected from a fossil using the power of science. It swims by undulating the 8 wings at its sides. They were feet that adapted to life in the sea. I wasn't sure if we read the entry for Armaldo or Anorith before. Either way, we've taken care of that now. Armaldo's a very strong Pokemon. Gets stronger in the next generation with the physical and special split for moves. Even without that split, it's still decently powerful. I think that Cradily is probably my favorite, but I do like Armaldo too. So I would probably use Armaldo in playthroughs, especially if you're a more offensive style battler, then yeah, Armaldo would be the choice for you. Because even though Bug isn't the greatest attacking type, and in Generation 3 Armaldo doesn't have much in terms of Bug type attacks to take advantage of the typing, even with those disadvantages, it's still very powerful. I also took the time between episodes while training to make sure to max out the physical attack stat for Ecker here. Even though it's just a regular Pokemon, it hasn't been bred or anything, it doesn't have perfect stats, and its nature is neutral, I think. It's a serious nature. But even with all of that, it's still really strong. I might even use Ecker a little bit more in general, just because. Okay, we run into one Duskull, and no sign of Chimecho yet. Naturally, it wouldn't be that easy to encounter Chimecho. It might take a few episodes, in which case, if it does, we might just take a break and go capture some other Pokemon in the next episode. Then come back here and try for Chimecho again, because we've got a nice lineup of candidates, Pokemon that we can capture and Pokemon that we can evolve. Another Duskull. Just gonna take these Duskull as good omen. But we're getting closer to our Chimecho encounter. Alright, here. There is one more Pokemon in my party currently that I can evolve. It doesn't require experience because it's a evolution stone. And I believe there are about, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 more evolution stone Pokemon. Actually, maybe it's more like 4 or 5 evolutions that I will have to take care of using evolution stones. Then we are getting closer to having to start thinking about how to handle trade evolutions. I will probably try to get all that set up so that we can do it all, handle the trade evolutions and trading in Pokemon that are uncatchable in Emerald, so that we can complete the decks. Things like Meditite, Lunatone. At least I'm pretty sure Lunatone's not catchable here. Maybe it's a low capture rate. I haven't looked it up, but I'm pretty sure there's no Lunatone in Emerald. Surskit is a super rare encounter in Emerald. I have to wait for an outbreak, so it might be easier to trade that in. And of course there's the Clampearl, the opposite Clampearl evolution. I think it's Huntail, or maybe it's Gorbis. Whichever one I didn't take the scale for. So there's going to be quite a lot of trading to do. Ideally, I'd like to record the trading, so I'm going to try and work on that. And if I can't record it, then I will just show the results, show off the Pokemon and their evolution and their Pokedex entries. Dang, already halfway to level 44. This could be a good place to do some leveling up. I'll have to think about that in the future. Nice even keel places with decent enough experience yields, and the Pokemon don't use Roar and Whirlwind to force the battles to end. Which is the major obstacle you'll run into when grinding against wild Pokemon in Generation 3 games, is that they are very prone to using Whirlwind, Roar to force the battles to end. That's why training in Victory Road takes a little bit longer than it ideally would, because you have to factor in all the Roar and Whirlwind battles, where you end up gaining no experience at all for the time spent. Okay, let's see. Still got some time. Thought about using something with sweet scent, but I don't think sweet scent will make that much of a difference here. It increases encounter rate, but not the rarity of the encounters. And there's no trick that you can use to cause more frequent Chimecho encounters. If it were a steel type, you could use Magnet Pull to attract it. Chimecho is one of those Pokemon that I wish was stronger, because it has a neat design. I could probably use an evolution. Maybe it will get an evolution in the future. How to shove it. When I think about it, I'm a fan of every Pokemon that is encountered on Mount Pyre. The Shuppet and Duskull lines are among my favorite ghost types. I like Chimecho. I like Vulpix and Ninetales. Yeah, pretty much everything that you can encounter on Mount Pyre. Is something that I would or have used before. Kinda tempted to capture you since you survived. Got Metal Claw. Probably more of the fact that you're level 30. You probably have a plus defense nature. But I'll catch anyway on the off chance that your stats are exemplary in some way. Ooh, 2 Duskull in a row. Yep, it seems common for level 30. Which means the one I caught is probably not special. That's okay. So I'm thinking I'll give it a few more minutes, then we'll do the other evolution. Then we will take the next episode. I suppose we'll take a break from Mount Pyre, then return. Even though I'd rather not, and I'm thinking I probably should not spread this Mount Pyre Chimecho hunt out across multiple episodes. Dispersed throughout the next block of episodes. I could just focus down and grind here until I encounter it. That would take multiple episodes on Mount Pyre. So maybe that will be the answer. In the meantime, we'll just squeeze in a few more encounters and see if we get lucky. % encounter rate. Imagine catching Chimecho after only half an hour of hunting. That would be interesting. Okay. Should I try to push Edgar to level 45 while we're here? There's no real need to. I think I'll just stick with running away. It's a bit faster than fighting and knocking out the opposing Pokemon. So we'll stick to the running strategy for the sake of getting more encounters in quicker. Chimecho. It shouldn't need a specific patch of grass. It should just be any patch up here on the summit. And I believe this... There might be one more patch of grass to the west of here. I might go there for a change of view. I imagine it's the same as this. Okay. Ship it. No Chimecho. I think our Chimecho in half an hour. Dream is probably dead. That's alright. I didn't come here expecting it would be easy. I think we're getting down to the nitty-gritty in our quest to complete the Poindex. I've also been thinking about if I should take the Poindex quest and expand it to completing the entire National Dex, all 386 Pokemon available at this time. I think I'll probably let the people on Patreon decide if I do that or not, because that will add a whole nother level to this and add quite a bit of time and require me to play through other games, some of which I'm already planning on playing through anyway. off screen. So we will see exactly where that takes us. In the meantime, I think we're going to be wrapping. Oh, we did it! There's Chimecho! Just as I was planning to wrap up the episode. Okay. So we're not wrapping up the episode quite yet. We have Chimecho to capture. I'm gonna play it careful here. Quick attack. Okay. I might be underestimating its bulk a little bit. But I think better safe than sorry. Let's try catching it. Okay, it does have a self-damaging move. That's good to know. It's actually a good thing I caught that Dew Skull, because I can use that to block takedown. And it won't hurt itself. We got Chimecho. Chimecho, the Wind Chime Pokémon. They fly about very actively when the hot season arrives. They communicate among themselves using 7 different and distinguishing cries. Our nickname, we've got Chimecho, the rarest Pokemon, and final on Mount Pyre. And since we have taken care of that little task, we can finish this off by evolving K. Now we got Ninetales. And now I think we've got the evolution of everything catchable on Mount Pyre as well. So we did it in under half an hour. We got Chimecho, Ninetales, the fox Pokemon. It has long been said that each of the 9 tails embody an enchanted power. A long-lived Ninetales will have fur that shines like gold. Alrighty, now we can end the episode for sure. A total success. With that, thank you so much for watching. Please like and comment and subscribe. I very much enjoy reading over all of your feedback. Consider supporting me on Patreon. It allows me to keep making content like this. As a Patreon member, you'll get access to episodes early before they show up on YouTube. There's a free 1-week trial, so you can try it out at no cost to you. And with that, I will catch you guys all in the next episode. Another Shuppet. Until then, take care.